Hola a todos. I'm back. I didn't do a video last week, and really it's just because my life is just always so busy. And so I got kind of lazy last week with my language learning. I didn't do as much as I wanted to do because I had so much going on in my life. And so I thought this would be a good video to talk about language learning for busy people, because there are some things that I have started to do in the past few days to help me to keep up with my language learning. Especially if you're learning more than one language at once, it can be a little bit taxing if you have to work, if you have kids, if you're married, or if you have other responsibilities that you have to take care of, and at the same time learning languages. One of the things that I'm going to give a tip on is actually something that I have not done as of yet. But I did see it in another video about putting, and I think I mentioned it in my last video too, about putting signs around the house or labels on things. That can help you to get some vocabulary in, even if you're not, or practice vocabulary, or just seeing it can help it to stay fresh in your mind every day. Now, I have seen in a few videos that some people have mentioned Anki, which is, I believe, is Anki. I'll provide the link in the description, but you can make flashcards on Anki, or you can use other people's flashcards, and you can download this app and put it on your phone, or download it on your phone, and you can use this to review vocabulary every day. This can help you to learn new words, and it can also help you to remember the ones that you have already learned, so you're not losing anything. That can be really frustrating with learning a language. You can start to lose things because you're not using it, and then you feel like every time you study, you're starting all over again. Another thing I would recommend too is to get a language partner. I posted my last video about French, and truthfully, this is something else that I could do better. But again, this video is just some tips on things that I'm starting to work on myself. But I think having a language partner is a good idea, because this can help you to stay accountable, and maybe you can schedule maybe just like 10 well, not 10, maybe 20 to 30 minutes each day to study or to do a language exchange with that person. And what I mean by language partner, that's what I mean, language exchange, not someone else who is learning the language. You want someone who is a native speaker, and maybe they want to learn English. Okay, so another thing that I'm doing, this is something that I actually am doing, is I'm writing down I keep a notebook for Burmese, and I also keep a notebook for French and Spanish. Spanish is not something that I'm actively working on at the moment. Right now, it's mostly Burmese and French, and I'm starting to do the beginnings of Korean. But mostly, probably my number one language right now is going to be Burmese, because I feel like it's the most challenging, and only because I don't have a lot of opportunities to have a native speaker help me. So I want to become fluent in that, or just get better at it, at having conversations, and then I'll start to travel to other areas where there are more Burmese people, and I can actually use it and practice. So one of the things that I'm doing is I wrote down my this is just a sheet that has the Burmese alphabet, and it also has the English, the Romanized pronunciation. This has been helping me with learning to read, but also I review this every day. If you have any kind of material that is like the base of the language. The alphabet, numbers, days of the week. I have all of that. I have numbers, I have days of the week. I review these every day. And I make sure that I review these every day. So if I don't do anything else, then I won't forget those things. And it feels like it's going slow, but I see that I'm making some progress in reading. I'm able to read some words now. And even though I don't have a book or anything guiding me, I've just been using YouTube videos and things that I find on the internet. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good. But that's what I would say as a tip, to make sure you write something down, some base material, some basics, and review those things every single day. For Korean, now I'm starting to do the Hangul, and I'm reviewing that every day so that I don't forget the things that I've learned. So let me know in the comments, guys, is there something that you do to kind of help you not to lose your language skills as you're learning languages, especially if you're learning several languages at once? I would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching.